be the Parkinson's patient.
Okay, she is in.
Parkinson's.
Do I like Parkinson's?
She really likes the Parkinson's. She's the best Parkinson's.
Okay, so she's 36 and she has MS and she's an inpatient and she has bilateral leg weakness and adductor spasticity. Okay, so she probably has maybe like scissor gait or something is what I'd be thinking. Adductor spasticity. We're talking about hip adductors. She's in the hospital for weakness and to adjust her medications. The doctors are anticipating discharge to home with spouse and small child by Friday. Prior to admission, the symptoms of the MS are worsening. She's ambulating without an assistive device, but would occasionally hold on to furniture for balance. Patient has difficulty rising from chairs and lower surfaces, and she demonstrates decreased trunk control. She's been using a walker since admitted. Somebody go get me a walker with wheels on the front, please. Thank you. Okay. So see how as I'm reading through this, I'm like, okay, I need this, I need this, I need gait belt.
So
Okay.
whenever we start tomorrow, do we need to like be prepared and bring all that stuff like in here, like before we start?
Yes, you're gonna make sure that you have everything you need. Part of your being prepared for the treatment is having your gait belt with you. Now, occasionally, you're in the middle of the treatment and you realize you forgot the tape measure, and you're gonna have to run and get that. And that's okay, because that happens in the clinic too, as long as your patient is not left in an unsafe position, like someone with poor trunk control sitting on the edge of the bed by themselves and you run out of the room. So that at that point you would utilize me as a tech, or the instructor as a tech, have them stay with the patient while he goes get the tape measure, or send them to go get the tape measure. Okay, so the patient's been using the walker and she has neck pain and shoulder pain. We're not going to touch your right shoulder though. We'll go on to the other side.
Yeah, you can do left.
Okay. And she has chondromalacia patella, which is irritation behind the knee cap, behind the patella. And some grinding pain, which worsens with walking. So that's something I kind of want to pay attention to in the back of my head. I'm not necessarily treating that today, but it's something I don't want to just ignore it. Okay, I might ask her how her knees are doing when she's walking, etc. Okay, so I'm just taking you through my thought process before the practice would start, right? Patient's been seen twice a day for general exercise and gait walker. So today, I have all this muscle tests and range of goniometric measurements here. I can look at that and see what's weak. Looking at her transfers, it looked like she needed mod assist for balance stuff and mod assist for transferring. And so you do want to look at the problems. That gives you an overview. You want to look at the goals, because that's going to help you when you write your note as far as where this patient's heading, and in your assessment, are they progressing towards goals or not progressing. So the treatment plan, then that's where you're going to go next. And I've got 2 goniometric measurements on the shoulder, 2 muscle tests on the shoulder. Transfer from sit to stand from a low surface, so we can actually use the bed. It's supposed to mimic the patient's couch at home. And we're going to use the assistive device. We're going to fit her to her walker. It actually says quad cane, but since we've got the walker up here, we'll just fit her to her walker. And instruct in stair gait. Which you guys have learned, right? That's part of what might be on your lab practical. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands, right? I'm going to do that in the sink over here, washing my hands, right? A, B, C, D, F, G. You guys do the alphabet. Okay. And make sure I have all the things that I need. I'm going to need a goniometer. And I'm going to need the walker. And I need a gait belt. I'm nervous.
They're rating you, Liz.
Right?
Oh, we should get out our little sheets and
Oh my God.
rate her.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to come in. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian. I'm a physical therapist.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'm going to do some treatment with you today.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm just really tired and I do have some pain.
Okay, where are you hurting?
Oh, my knees hurt, and my neck and my left shoulder hurt.
Okay. Well, I had read that you had some problems with your knees, so we'll have to just kind of monitor that while we're trying to do stuff today. And your left shoulder, you say is bothering you?
My left shoulder and into my neck hurts.
Okay, is that new, or did you come in with that?
I came in with that, started when all the other symptoms got worse again.
Okay. And do you have pain with walking during, like, using your walker, or?
I have pain in my knees using my walker.
Okay, but the shoulder?
When I use it.
Shoulder's not too bad?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay. All right. So with your knee pain, do you have pain right now?
No, as long as I'm laying down, I'm fine.
Okay. So when you are using, when you're using your legs, when you're walking, as far as the knee pain goes, how bad does it get on a scale of 0 to 10? 10 is emergency room pain, 0 is no pain.
Only about a 4.
Okay. And how would you describe it?
It's aching, but it can be sharp at times.
Okay. So, all right. And at this point, I'd probably write that down somewhere. I didn't bring a pen or anything with me. As far as the shoulder, how much pain are you having right now?
It's actually feeling pretty good. I had some pain medication earlier, so I feel better now.
Okay. So 0 on the scale of 0
Oh,
to 10?
I'd give it maybe a 2.
Okay. And how would you describe that?
Oh, it's just aches.
Okay, achy.
Yes.
And then is the neck pain kind of the same?
The same thing, it just aches and then sometimes stiff.
Okay, all right. So I think what we'll try to do is just sit up and then see how you feel from there.
Okay, I have problems getting up on my own.
Does it hurt to roll over onto that shoulder?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, because I was thinking about having you roll this direction.
I think I can do that.
Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is just, let's take the sheet off of you. And I really want to see how much you can do on your own.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to deviate from the roll here and just say if she had a spine problem, if she had anything related to her low back, mid back, even with the neck, I might even consider implementing log rolling right at this point. I'm not going to have her do anything where she's going from supine to sit or the other direction and not talk to her about log rolling. So her with a little bit of neck pain related to her shoulder, I don't know that it's as important. Okay, so I'm not going to do log rolling at this point. I'm just going to see how she does sitting up. So you want to just go ahead and roll over to your side for me, and we'll work on sitting up. And I'm going to have her do as much as she can on her own. There you go, good. Okay, and then let's just bring your legs off of the table and then push up as much as you can. And I'm just here to support her. I'm not doing this for her. I want her to use her muscles. Very good. Good. Okay, let's straighten your legs out here and just get you.
Well, they don't,
There you
they're
go.
really tight.
Okay. All right, let's just sit up nice and tall here. Because I can lower the table, I'm actually going to. Now, you may not be able to do this. Oh, I won't go any lower.
Yep.
Well, let's slide out just a little bit and get your feet on the floor.
I'm kind of shaky.
Okay, that's all
I don't
right.
have good balance right now.
That's okay, I've got you. And I'm not gonna let you end up on the floor, okay? I just kinda wanna get your feet out there so you feel a little more steady. Good, right there. Okay, and then just sit up tall.
Can I use my arms to hold me up?
Absolutely. As
Because
much
when I
as
let
you
go,
need to.
I feel more
Yeah.
shaky.
Okay. Now, are you having any dizziness or are you feeling okay sitting here?
I'm okay right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's do a little standing in the walker and just make sure that this walker is the proper fit for you. So the first thing I want to do is put a gait belt on you, just so I have something to hold on to. So in
Okay.
case you lose your balance, I have a way to help stabilize you rather than just like grabbing on your arm. Okay. So I'm going to grab this belt. You've had this on before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Notice how I'm maintaining handhold with her the whole time so that she's safe. Okay. Okay, good. Just keep your hands in there. All right, very good. Okay. Gate belt's on nice and snug. All right. right. So, as far as going from this position to standing up, I'm going to just take you through the proper way to do it, kind of remind you of how you should be doing it. But you want to get your feet nice and firm on the floor, okay? And you're going to lean forward. You're going to actually scoot out to the edge of the mat as far as you can and still feel comfortable. You're going to lean forward, and we're going to do kind of a 1, 2, 3 count, and we'll stand up, okay?
Okay, I need the most help there.
Yep. So I'm going to come around the front
Okay.
and just walk
So I
you through that.
need to scoot up more?
Just scoot up a little bit, and I'm bracing her feet here with my feet so they don't slide forward. Okay, good. And actually, since you can raise the table up, let's do it just a little bit. That'll help. Okay. All right, very good. So then what I want to do is I want to just rock forward a little bit, and we're going to do a 1, 2, 3 and stand, and when you get ready to stand, I want you to push up with your hands.
Okay,
Okay?
okay, and what I'm gonna reach for when I stand up? What am I gonna hold on to?
Well, once you're standing, I'm going to put this walker out in front of you.
Okay.
And let you put your hands on there. But for now, I'm going to be in front of you because I want to kind of
Okay.
assess how much assistance you need. Okay?
Yeah,
Are you ready?
yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Very good. 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 Okay.
Belt, rigid.
All right. Huh? Now you can just hold on right here. Okay. I'm going to bring the walker around. Okay. Can you reach for the walker there? Bring it towards you.
Okay.
Okay. And let's slide the walker back just a little bit more. So I kind of want to get it positioned where I can look at height of the walker compared to the patient, right? Okay, how you feeling?
I'm doing good so far.
Okay. Can you just drop your right arm down for me? Just let go for a second. Let me just see where this falls. Bring your arm in here for me. Good. So it seems a little low. Would you guys agree?
She's standing up straight.
She's standing up pretty straight. But how much bend am I looking for? About 30 degrees, right? And I'm not seeing a whole lot of bend, so she's actually having to kind of bend forward. So, okay, so I'm going to actually make some adjustments to your walker. It looks a little low for you.
Okay,
And you'll probably feel a little better once we raise it up. So what I want you to do is reach back for the table. Good, and then just lower yourself down slowly. Use your arms as much as you need to. Okay, good. Okay. And actually, Megan, my tech, could you come over here and just sit with Kathy while I fix her walker because she's a little unsteady today. Thank you. All right, so now I have to know how to adjust the walker, right? And we're going to raise this one up just, I think, one setting, one notch. Okay. I think this is going to work out a lot better. I probably feel a little more steady with this. Okay, now, thank you very much. Now, what I want you to do, you feel like you can stand up again?
I can try, yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, this would be something you guys would want to fix, right? Because that's part of like patient,
You don't want a belt wedgie.
we don't want a belt wedgie. That's true. Okay, so we're going to try standing up again. I want you to apply all of those things that I told you. Do you remember what they were?
You wanted me to scoot forward, so
Mhm.
that's what I need to do first, and get my
Okay,
feet on the
right?
floor, right?
Mhm. And I'm just going to keep a
Okay.
hold of you here.
All right. Okay, my feet are flat, and you wanted them kind of up underneath me, right?
That's right.
Okay,
So your nose is over your toes a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
and are you gonna count this time?
I will, if that'll help you, or
That'll
I
help.
can, okay, let's
That
do the
helped the last
counting.
time.
And then you're going to push with what?
I'm gonna push with my hands on the bed.
Okay, excellent. All right, so here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and up. There you go. Good. And I'm just going to tighten this because it got a little loose as we were moving around. How does that feel? It seems like you can be a little taller now with it not being
Yeah,
so low.
I feel taller now.
Okay, good. All right. So, do you feel like maybe you could do a few steps? We just walk around in the room a little bit?
Right now, as long as we don't go very far.
Okay. All right. Well, what I want you to do is, gosh, what kind of gait am I teaching her? Oh, we're just doing a full weight-bearing gait, regular gait in the walker. I don't know what you guys are calling that.
Walk through.
Just a walk through.
Walk through. Okay. So what we're going to do is just slide the walker forward. It's on wheels, so you just push, and then just take a step with your right foot. Good. And then your left foot. Okay, and I want you to just try to turn here. And Kathy, also, a couple things.
Yeah.
When you're doing this, I know you want to look at your feet and see what they're doing, but I do want you to try to look
Yeah.
up as much as possible and
Oh, okay.
keep your posture nice and straight so you don't, end up having some problems with your back. And the other thing is if you start to get tired at all, tell me, because
Okay.
we're going to head straight back to the bed if you start to feel tired, okay? So just taking a step. Good. Excellent, good, and try to keep your feet apart. You've got a lot of tone in the inside of the muscles inside your thighs, so just try to keep them apart so we don't make that worse. Good. Okay. There's people on the floor in this hospital. Okay, I'll tell you what, how do you feel?
I feel I can go a little farther.
Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just turn around then, okay? Because we've got to, everything we go away from the bed, we have to do the same distance going back. Okay, good. Good.
It's hard
Let's
keeping my
go.
head up.
Let's go get on the other side of the bed. Right, because your neck muscles are weak too, nice and tall.
Yeah, it's hard to keep it up and look ahead. I won't watch my feet so much because I don't always know what they're doing.
Okay, careful. All right, take
Oh,
your
I
time.
won't fall.
Take your time. Yeah, that's what they all say.
I haven't fallen since last week.
Okay. Well, we don't want you to fall
so
again.
Okay.
Okay, now you're just going to turn around until you feel, kind of back up until you feel the bed on the back of your legs. Okay? And before you do anything else,
Okay.
you're going to get there, okay?
All right. So I shouldn't sit yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Because you want to put your hands back first, remember? Because you want to lower yourself down with your hands. So I want you to reach back with one hand and then the other. So you feel the bed. Okay? And then you can either reach back with that. Yeah, there you go. That's okay. That's good. Very good. Was that terrible or was that
No,
okay?
I can do
I'm
that.
going to loosen that up for just a minute so you can take some deep breaths. So the other thing on our agenda is to practice some stairs with you.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah. So we're going to pretend you're not a patient and go downstairs to where the stairs are, and then you're going to be a patient again.
Okay.
So just pause it.